everyone. Welcome to our read aloud today. This is called Simon's Hook, a story about teases and put downs. It was a bad hair day for Simon. First, his sister lost her gum. Then she found it in his hair. When she tried to fix it, she went snip, snip, and a big chunk of his hair was gone. He grabbed his hat and ran outside, hoping no one would see. And no one did see until Simon fell and lost his hat. And that's when Joey yelled, "What happened to your hair?" Everybody turned to look. "Who cut it?" Nicole asked. "What did they use? A lawnmower?" Miguel said as he laughed. "Hey, lawnmower head," Joey said. "I've got to go home," he said as he stomped away. Simon grabbed his hat and started to leave. "I've got to go do chores." "Don't forget to cut the lawn," said Nicole. Everyone laughed. Everyone but Simon. Simon ran and ran. He ran until he couldn't see his friend anymore. "Why do they make fun of me?" he yelled. "Why don't they just leave me alone?" Simon was so mad he didn't see Grandma Rose until he ran into her. "Whoa," she cried. "What's the hurry?" "I'm going home," Simon cried. "Why?" asked Grandma Rose. "What's wrong?" "I'm having a bad day," said Simon. "A bad hair day." "What's wrong with your hair?" she asked. Simon took off his hat. "Oh," said Grandma Rose, "I see." Simon told her about the gum and his sister's haircut. And then he told her what happened at the park. That's too bad," she said. "Yeah, and they'll tease me again," Simon said. "And I don't know what to do." Grandma Rose shook her head. "You do have a problem." Then she asked him something really strange. "But why do you bite?" "Bite?" cried Simon. "I didn't bite anyone." No. That's not what I mean." "I know you didn't bite anyone," she said. "What I mean is, well, wait here. I'll be back in a minute." Grandma Rose disappeared into her garage. When she returned, she was wearing a fishing outfit. On the end of her fishing line was a piece of paper. What's she doing? First she talks about biting, and now she's going fishing, he thought. "You see, Simon," Grandma Rose says, as she cast out her line, "when people tease you, it's like they're throwing out a hook to see if you'll chase it and bite." "Oh," Simon said as he watched the hook fly through the air. "Now I see what you're doing. This is a lesson." "That's right," said Grandma Rose with a wink. "It's a fishing lesson." "Today they made fun of your hair," she said as she dangled the hook in front of Simon. "They called you lawnmower head, and you bit." "I sure did," he said. "Well then," said Grandma Rose, "grab the hook." Grandma Rose pulled Simon around the patio. "I've caught you," she said. "But what else can I do?" cried Simon as he flew through the yard. Grandma Rose put her fishing pole aside and sat down. "Well, I know a story that might help," she said. "It's a fish story. Would you like to hear it?" "Sure," said Simon. Grandma Rose took a sip of lemonade and began to talk. Once upon a time, there was a famous fishing spot. People came from miles around to tease the fish with their hooks. When the fish bit, the people would reel them in. Many fish were caught. "You look weird." "Who asked you?" "Don't bite." "There goes another fish." "Na na 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 na, you can't get me." These fish bite at everything. "Boy, this is easy." "Let me go." "Stop." "Here goes Jen. There goes Mac." Fish watched as their friends were caught. Soon there would be no fish left. They had to learn how not to bite. and they had to learn fast. So they talked to the older fish. They talked to the sea creatures too. They asked questions. They took notes. They studied hooks, and they learned. What's your secret? How did you keep from biting all these years? You could just ignore the hooks. I sure hope these fish learn not to bite. Me too. Instead of biting, do little or nothing. Don't react. Number 2, agree with the hook. Number 3, distract the fisherman. Change the subject. Number 4, laugh or make a joke. And number 5, stay away from the hooks. Swim in another part of the sea. Now, class, this is what we've learned. What can we do? Can you help us? Just play it cool. The first idea they had was to do very little or nothing. Don't react to the hooks. I can beat you. Cool. Why chase hooks? Just ignore them and stay free. You have mossy fins, have more eyes. Hooks are no big deal unless you make them a big deal. Boy, you're right. Did you say something? Thanks for telling me. Just glance at the hook and then go back to what you're doing. That was a dumb joke. Here comes fish breath. You're caught in the seaweed. The second idea they had was to agree with the hooks. That's a dumb joke. It sure was. Here comes fish breath. That's me. You're caught in the seaweed. Yep. Just don't argue with them. You don't have to totally agree. This is a dumb sea. It could be. Nah, but why argue? Do you really think so? You're slower than the pollywogs. You're probably right. Sometimes we are. The third idea was to distract the fishermen or change the subject. Stubby fins, stubby fins. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's nothing. I'm just trying to distract the fishermen. What I really miss is my seaweed house. I built it last year and then the waves washed it away. It was the neatest house. They replied as they said, you missed me, you missed me. All right already. We don't need your whole life history. Just point at something or talk about something else. How's the weather up there? You flunked fish school. I'll be back in a second. I've got to go use the bathroom. Fish don't use the bathroom. Shh, he's just changing the subject. The fourth idea was to laugh or joke about the hooks. Fatso, you big old whale. Honk honk, whale coming through. Shrimp. Oh, I thought I was a turtle. Scaredy cat, scaredy cat. Yikes! Did someone say cat? How stupid can you be? Real stupid. Yuck, you've got purple cooties. Oh no, purple cooties. Far out, purple spots. I don't listen to what they say, I just smile at them. I like this idea the best. It's my favorite too. Laugh at yourself or the hook. Don't make fun of the fishermen. And the fifth idea was to stay away, swim in another part of the sea. What's happening over there? Hey, wart face. You talk funny. You lost. Let's go see. Oh, someone's throwing hooks. No way. Just stay away. I'm staying here. Come on, let's play ball. Freckleface, you're so ugly. Look at that sharp hook. Come on, let's swim to another part of the sea. What can you do instead of swimming near hooks? We can play hide and seek in the seaweed. We can pick up trash. I can swim with the minnows. I can read a book. Now the fish don't bite. They don't even chase hooks. Groovy or free. We're too smart to bite. I'm so proud. Yeah, we passed. So sorry to see you go. Bye. These fish don't bite anymore. Let's go somewhere else. Now, honey, don't throw hooks at the fisherman. He's reminding this fish not to throw hooks back. He needs to go back to fish school. Grandma Rose leaned back and smiled, and that's how the fish learned to stay free, she said. Simon thought. He thought about the hooks and the fish. He thought about how the fish learned not to bite. And then he said, they can tease me all they want. I won't bite. I'm going to be a free fish too. Good for you, said Grandma Rose. Simon jumped up and ran to the playground. He couldn't wait for someone to say something about his hair. He didn't have to wait long. As Simon ran up, someone yelled, "Hey, Lawnmower Head is back." "I'm back." "Yep," said Simon. "How's the hair?" Miguel asked. "It's still on my head," said Simon. "At least what's left of it." Simon and Miguel laughed together. "Did you mow the lawn?" Nicole asked. "No way," Simon cried. "It might end up looking like this," he said, pointing to his head. And now everyone laughed. "Come on, let's play," said Joey as he threw Simon the ball. Simon was fish free. Can you be a free fish? See how many different ways you can answer these hooks without biting. I'll read them, and after the video, you can pause and come up with your own ways to respond. Remember, our responses are do little or nothing, agree, distract, laugh, or stay away. You got a boyfriend, you got a girlfriend, you got caught in a fish net. What's that supposed to be? Loser, chicken. You can't get away from me. Ha 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 ha. You're out. Cheater. Hey, lizard lips. And this fish said, learn not to bite. So practice one of these responses so that you can be a free fish, just like Simon in our story.